If you speak to a number of business pundits, they will tell you that it's always important to go into an area where you've already invested time to build a skill base. Now, we go all the way to West Nile in this segment to pick the mind of a hotelier or a hotel owner today who began as a waitress to actually see how this analogy comes to life.
Before, I was a waitress working somewhere for some years, like 8 to 9 years. What inspired me was the training that we held some years back by Enterprise Uganda. When we were given the training, it motivated me to at least bring up this kind of business. This hotel is located within Moyo town, and its importance is you find customers come, many customers come because it is nearer, other than constructing it in a rural place. So distance also will bar the customers going there. So these are the advantages that I really have. The principles I've followed to keep the business in place is: 1, record keeping has been paramount in this business. Hygiene is the second that really we practice within the hotel here. Yes. Also, we pay our staff timely. Yeah, we pay the staff timely. Ever since I started the business, we have achieved a lot. Right now, the business is registered. We are paying revenue for the government, to support the government. Also, we have many staffs that we recruit, which we also bring up and help them. You can see the property, that the building is one of the achievements that we have made. Personally, I'm doing right now my degree. Yes, so, and also we have also other business, like I have poultry business at home, and also piggery. The challenges we are facing right now is taxes, problem of water, we have problem of power, and then also bad roads. The solutions that we have come about is, right now within here we have drilled a borehole, which has really is helping us. My future plan for this kind of institution is to also like build this kind of institution somewhere, like take it in other districts also. Yeah, should not be only this one.
Well, in How to Make Money today, we're again sharing with you tips on how you can actually make money using the resources that you have. And we're paying attention to the area of resource optimization for good returns.
When you use fertilizer in acidic soils, you are wasting the nitrogen and the phosphorus content of the NPK. If the soil is 5 pH, and a lot of the Ugandan agricultural land is around 5.5 pH, out of every 3 bags of NPK, 2 bags are wasted. They are not available to the crops. What does this mean in economic value terms? You are spending money, and Edward mentioned that $350 million is spent by household small-scale farmers in Uganda on buying fertilizer. Out of every 3 bags, if 2 bags are not working, what does it mean? We are not improving our agriculture yields. When the soil is at 5 pH, the yield of maize, 90 kilo bags of maize, is less than 20 bags. We are not even getting 20 bags in Ugandan market. we are typically getting between 12 to 14, 12, 15 bags per acre. When you improve the soil back to around neutral, around 6, you can get the optimized yield potential, which is about 40 bags or 3.5 tons of maize per acre. And this is keeping the NPK at the same level, but only improving the soil pH.
In our innovation segment today, we again go back to Uganda's automotive industry, looking at the e-mobility innovations, especially the component of the E, because everyone is quite sensitive about the environment today. And we're paying special attention to the batteries that are supposed to power Ugandan vehicles.
Right here on my left is the Kayola EVS. We call it the 6-meter Kayola EVS with a capacity of 20 passengers. This particular bus has a range of 100 kilometers on a single charge. Means you charge it once and you move 100 kilometers before you can recharge. It is sleekly designed to be able to navigate narrow roads in the cities, gives off 0 emissions, so you have noiseless travels, but as well as 0 emissions, which is very good for environment. But even when you talk about the business aspect of it, anyone who buys an electric vehicle like this has very low costs of maintenance, very low cost of operation. In terms of energy, you use electricity, which is pretty cheap compared to fuel, but also because electric buses have batteries and motors instead of engines, which have many moving parts. So with electric buses we have less moving parts, and that means that there is less maintenance involved. These are city buses with both capacity for seated and standing passengers. 2, you're going to save on energy, that is, you're not spending on fuel, but you're spending on electricity, which is much, much cheaper. Then your downtime is limited because you have less maintenance to do. Your service costs are very, very low. You service every 15,000 kilometers instead of 10,000 kilometers, which lowers your costs of operation. The batteries on this bus are designed to serve 3,000 charge cycles. So that is around 8 years of operation before you can think of replacing them. And even after you've utilized them, the batteries are still useful. After their life, they can be used as energy storage, for energy storage and supply of power to other facilities like lighting, and then use in smaller vehicles like motorcycles. So these buses are very comfortable. One, they have electronically controlled air suspension, which enables you to adjust the ground clearance, so you can lower the buses and as passengers board and raise them as you navigate obstacles. They have provision for persons with disabilities with wheelchair ramps. So those can accommodate persons with disabilities to easily board and get off. The buses have Wi-Fi on board. We have air conditioning on board. Safety is guaranteed with seat belts on all the seats, fire extinguishers installed. You have first aid kits. You have cameras that give the drivers a 360 view of the bus, but also ensure that the lives and the properties of passengers on board are well monitored. This is a 360 kilowatt charger with 3 piles and 6 charging guns. With the right connection, you're able to charge 6 buses at the same time. Depending on the size of the bus, you could charge in 30 minutes or 45 minutes to attain up to 100%.
Now, with that, we've come to the end of this week's edition of Money and Market. Thank you for being part of the show. Now, from me and team, we'd like to wish you a very good evening. Now, don't forget to visit our online resources, our online channels. We have quite a number of stories, these and more, for more details, and of course the engagement, the feedback. If you want the connection with some of the people that we host on this show, please feel free to come and join us on the digital platforms. Once again, it's me, Charles Boji. Now from me and team, good evening and God bless.